Welcome to our open house. My name is Jim Hollinger, and I am so glad and excited you are here. And as with any open house, we've got some things that we're going to be giving away. So when somebody comes here, these are things they're going to get without spending a dime. They can enroll for free, they can try us, they can look at us, and they can test us out, and we will go ahead and just share all that information with you. I heard a disturbing report on the news that made me go to the computer and check it out. And they were talking about the people who are living paycheck to paycheck. And when I heard that, it said more than 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And 37% of those making $100,000 a year or more said they don't know what they're going to do if they have an unexpected emergency. That means that they're one flat tire away from not being able to make a car payment because they're going to have tires to get to work. And so, folks, that's the kind of economy we've been in for the last 12 years, and people are looking for a way out. As a matter of fact, we've got some things that we're going to be teaching you as part of your training class, part of what you're going to be receiving. We're going to be giving you some good advice tonight that will help you. Did you know that 1/3 of the money that the average American makes goes to pay debt, credit card debt, student loans, car payment interest, mortgage payment interest? 1/3. If we can get rid of that debt, and we can, your income is going to increase, your lifestyle is going to increase by 1/3. You pay taxes because you've got a job. I've got some great news for you. Some people have more taken out, some have less, but you can go there and change that. The average person working a job can increase immediately their income an additional $200 to $500 a month. If you're going to start a home-based business or any kind of a business, you're going to get deductions that you never dreamed of possible. We're going to educate you on that. We've got over 45 videos that you're going to be receiving on deductions and how to do that. If you're just willing to work 45 minutes a day for 4 days a week, you qualify. The next thing we want to talk about is BitIncome. Bitcoin cryptocurrency has been taking the world by storm. There are more millionaires because of this, and people are starting to pay attention to it. Companies and banks are paying more attention to it than they ever have. They were dismissing it and saying, oh, there's nothing to that. Folks, there is a lot to this, a whole lot. And we're going to be sharing with you how all of that works and how it'll work for you and what it can do for you. When we talk about a co-op or shared economy, what does that mean to you? Some of you have probably shopped at a farmer's co-op. Do you know anyone that could use some extra money for anything? A lot of people I've been finding out think you have to buy a Bitcoin to make money with Bitcoin. Folks, you can earn Bitcoin, and we're going to show you how to do that. This phone over here has become a wallet for Bitcoin. We earn Bitcoin. We can take the Bitcoin and have it deposited right away into our wallet. Mine goes right away into my Visa card. It's available to spend the same time I get it. And all you need to do is somebody that needs extra money. And I thought, okay, they told me if I would call 10 people when I first got started, on an average, 2 or 3 would join. So I did that. And I go, the first thing you're going to want to know is how much is this? You can get started with this for $15.
Look, I understand, you know, things, history, other programs and stuff, but we're so unique, so different. If you can't earn $15 in the first 7 days, we're going to suggest that you become a free member and continue to working as a free member until you earn enough by sharing this with people, truly a one-time out-of-pocket $15. That's it. Never any more out of your pocket.
Still going to receive the benefits. You're still going to get the training, so you can't lose. So I was talking to Gloria, and she worked at the Farmers Co-op. And she said she needed money for a new truck, a new van, and she wanted this food co-op. So I said, well, we can help you do that. And she said, it's only going to cost me $15. And I said, yes, and something you already know how to do. She said, what's that? And I said, talk to people. When you give people that bag of groceries, you ask them if they have a computer, and when are they open to making some extra money from home. And all you need to know is you need to get 3 people in your first week. And so she took her phone, she called a few people, 3 people in her first day, and she received $30. Now, you've got 7 days to do that, but it shouldn't take you 7 days. And so she has her 3. And everybody needs to know that. You notice we're emphasizing that again. We're going to do it again because people need to know. A co-op is people cooperating together. just like in the old days when the pioneers would go into a new town and somebody moved there, they would help build their house, build their barn. They worked together. And that's what we do. We work together as a team.
Matter of fact, most people who got their 3 did it in the first day. Some took a few days, 3 days, but most had it within their first day.
We had a fire on Christmas Day, and our house was destroyed. My son was 2 hours away in a burn center. My daughter was in the hospital. We had people coming to us and just blessing us with things that we needed. All I had left to my name was $1, and it was in a rented pair of pants that I had from my work. So I was starting all over again because everything was gone, and it was Christmas Day. That means all the presents, everything was all gone. But you know what? By sharing this with other people and giving them a chance, if you know somebody that's got a dental bill that's unexpected, you can help them, because that's what we want to do. Show them how. Make a few calls, invite some people to share in that, and thank them for their gift and pay them back. Tell them about this. This is a great deal, and you can help other people. Bob came to me, and he was part of a nonprofit organization, Little League, and he said, Jim, he said, I've been hearing about this. I want you to tell me how this works. And I said, Bob, I said, every one of these kids, they're going to be going to college, they're going to be getting married, their parents need money. There's a lot of expenses when you're in a Little League because you got the gas money going to all the games, you got the uniforms, everything. And I said, instead of asking people to give you more money or to buy candy or pizzas that they really don't want their kids to have, say, you know what, this year we'd like you to join us, and we want to work with a co-op to help you send your kid to college, to help you eliminate your debt, to help you remodel your house. And that's what we do. And then we also tell them, Bob, you need to know that you've got 3 people at least to help get this started. He said, well, we've got our leadership team. He said, we've got 4 right now.
We have a few magic numbers in our program. 4 is so exciting because 1, it's just 1 more than what you need to start earning money. You know, you need to get 3 to start earning money. So the 4th gives you a 20% matching bonus. You become a silver member. I don't want a program that it's a glass mountain to climb to levels of success. So just 1 more member and you're a silver, and you get 20% matching bonus off of everybody that you refer, all 4.
I heard a report last week on the news, and they said that kids graduating from college cannot find jobs that make the kind of money that they went to school to earn, and they're taking menial task jobs. They can't even afford to move out of their parents' home, so they're staying at home, making a small amount of money. And then, because I work with seniors, there are a lot of seniors going into retirement, and they still haven't paid off their student loans. This is the fastest way, and the fastest segment that's getting rid of their debt is the students. Why? Because they're in school. They don't even have to go anywhere to meet new people. They just talk to them in their class, in the hallway, in the bookstore, in the cafeteria. And that has grown the quickest, and we let them know that they need to get how many people? Wait a minute, what's wrong there, JC?
She's missing her 3rd person.
Well, I called her, and you know what the problem was? It wasn't that she didn't have the 3rd person. They were having tests, and she's got everybody lined up. She's, oh, you don't have to worry about it. She's, I got more than 3. You want to help those new people get off to a good, fast start, because if they earn that money that first week, they're going to be surprised at what happens the next week. I had a pastor take my classes on debt elimination, and he came to me and he said, Jim, he said, I'd like to be able to teach that in my church. This is my office, 4,400 square feet. This is where I make the videos, do the programs. That's where I'm broadcasting from right now. He said, can I teach those classes that I've been through in my church? I said, of course you can. I said, what's your goal? He says, I've got to get the people in my church out of debt. He said, if they didn't have any debt, we could really increase our mission support and what we want to do. And I got thinking about that. And you know, when it comes to fundraisers, whether it's the Little League, the Heart Fund, Blood Drive, churches, they say, give us money, give us money. Folks, we are totally different. We say, you give us $15 and we'll help you get the money that you need. Because when you do that, it's not about your need, it's about theirs. And when you help other people get what they want, you're going to have what you need and what you're looking for. How many people would love to get rid of their mortgage payment? If 1/3 of your income is paying interest, and when you see the interest calculator and how that all comes out, you go, what? I'm paying that much in interest? Yep. You can pay off a mortgage in as little as 1 year if you combine our debt elimination program with our income program. I'm looking for 100 people who will raise their hand and say, I want to get out of debt. I want to do it in 1 year. I'm going to look for 100 people to say, I want to be that one. And then we're going to go through our course. We're going to show the rest of the people how it is being done and that it can be done when you see everything that we're going to be doing. I had a lady come to me and she goes, I was going to do a crowdfunding project and I want to raise money to take my kids and my family and nephews and nieces, and we want to go to Disney for vacation. Can we raise money for that? And I said, you sound a little uncertain about this. What's the problem? You're afraid to ask people to give you money to go on vacation? She goes, yeah. I said, turn it around. Ask them if they would like to go on vacation, if they would like to pay off a car or buy a new car. Find out what they need. You see, we're talking about people's projects here. It's the project that we want to put our emphasis on. And JC, something has just happened here. I now have my 7th person. Why is that so important?
Again, another magic number. At 7, you become a gold member, and at that point, we consider you a leader. Have them come to special webinars where we're working together to try to take them to the next level and to help duplicate what they're doing with those people that they have shared this with. But you get a 40% matching bonus on all 7. Everybody that you refer from 7 and beyond is going to earn you a 40% match. That means every time they earn $10, you earn $4, even if they're not coded to you that week.
Now, I want you to take a look at this. So I wanted some insurance that I didn't drop before that 7, because if I do, it goes from 40% back to 20. So I want a little bit more just for that added cushion. Now, I've earned this money here by addition, adding people to the team. Now, let's take a look up here and talk about the next way to do this, and it's called duplication. Do everybody a favor, JC. Look at this group of people here, and if you were trying to figure out which people here could put together their team more than 3 or 4 on a team, what would you say?
Well, when you initially asked me that, I thought the college student, because, I mean, let's face it, that's how Facebook even started, was with college students. But then I thought, you know, business is all about numbers. And with the veterans and with the church and the little leagues and so forth, you're going to have much greater numbers to work with. And
that is right. So the church says, what do we need to do? And said, we'll come over there, we'll get you started. It just so happened that the church is in my town. And I said, we'll get you started. I'll come to your church and I'll talk to the people. But we're going to need to everybody's got to know, and you're bored, you got to talk to them. Everybody in the church signs up under the church. And if there's somebody who needs some help, maybe a retired person or something, they don't have any computer skills or anything, and you want to do something a little bit different, you know, ask me some advice on that. Everybody signs up from the church, including the pastor. Then from there, everybody goes outside, and we can help every organization do that. And if every organization would do that, they would be funding themselves on a continual basis instead of having to have a fundraiser every year. Now let's take a look at that multiplication here. So now we're going to multiply. We've duplicated. The church is going to go out. They've got their 10. Little League is okay. They got their start, and everything is going to be going. And so what we want to know now is, how do we get paid? How about instantly? It goes into your bank account. It goes into your wallet, and then you transfer it into your other wallet, wherever you want it to be or go. And so you are paid instantly, and that's the way that the program works.